I practically didn't care about the Senate calling me to Washington because I didn't know nothing about whatever the Senate was asking me about. They was saying that it was known gangsters into this. I don't know, no known gangsters and whatever this Lenny Menudo guy asked to buy me dinner. I ate the dinner, and I didn't have no more to say or nothing to do with it.
Do you remember how Lenny Menudo came to you?
No.
From my understanding, the Senate investigation of boxing became because of James Toney and the fight with me and Dave Tiberius. That's when it all started. Everybody, matter of fact, me and Senator McLean, we got into a phone battle.
I can't remember anything other than being there. They asked me questions, I answered them. They asked my opinion, I told them. Those things don't make me nervous. I don't get nervous. I don't even remember anymore. Because I was in front of the Senate another time for the music business. They were checking on payola. And they asked, you know, they had all of us being mostly people in black music.
I used to call it the $50 fold. So you take 50 from your hand and give it the $50 fold, you know, that's like, hey, thanks for talking to me. Go buy yourself some coffee. They're not making any money. Why are you bothering these people?
I never gave Don Cornelius any money. He would be insulted if I offered him money.
We were privy to some of the tapes through our attorneys later, and I played the tape and you laugh and say, ask the guy's name, and he's talked for 20 minutes.
Now, government wants to call that payola, and you can't buy a guy a lunch for more than $12, you know, you gotta live with it. But I built up relationships.
The black people in the record industry and in radio loved them some Stan Hoffman. That Stan never came off as disingenuous.
If you shook a guy's hand, even if you didn't write it down, nobody ever had a loss of memory. Everybody kept their word, everybody paid their bills, and if they didn't, sometimes, you know, God would punish it.
I saw Stan going out the office with these two big guys with baseball bats, right? And so I asked Marvin, I said, where are they going? And he says, some people in Brooklyn are bootlegging our records, and, you know, we got to put a stop to it.
But the next day, the plant blew up. So I don't know who did that, but they dealt with the bootlegger. The plant blew up.
If I didn't make the money, they didn't. And if I made it, they ate the same steak I ate.
My lawyer brought me a check, my first royalty check for the music album, and the check was for $321,000. And I was very overwhelmed to the point that when I walked into the hotel where the convention was and I saw Stan, I ran up to Stan and I almost kissed him on his lips, which I
If you delete music and insert boxing, the businesses are almost identical. Almost identical, how you do business.